Hey guys, welcome to the video. I'm just going to do a little quick unboxing on this new device that we've found for our rolling gates at the front of our commercial properties. This thing is absolutely amazing. I really wish we found something like this a little bit sooner. This particular one was ordered straight off the website remootio.com. It's actually an overseas company, and this particular unit was 119 USD with free delivery, and it did take about a week to get here, so it was all fairly smooth and easy to do. This is the Remootio 3, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, Remootio. And basically it's a fully automated either roller door, sliding gate, or hinged gates system. It uses, so the number 3 indicates it's the latest model that they have at the time we're making this video. And this particular one has an absolute ton of features. It's amazing. So this one does run off Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. It's such a simple device. It obviously works for your roller gate at home. We're using it on a fairly large industrial sliding gate, which I'll show you a little bit later. But we'll go ahead and unbox this little unit. It does have a free app. Sorry, get that to focus. It does have a free app in the Apple Store and Google Play as well. And it does work with all your normal home assistants, Google Play, with Siri, Google Assistant, everything you could ever need in a device like this is included. So we'll go ahead and unbox it now. All right, unboxing the Remootio 3. Again, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. As I said before, it's such a simple device. It's really amazing that this little unit can do everything that it does. So we'll start with what comes in the box. So for us in particular, it comes with a Australian power adapter. They do have options on their website for all the different countries, so I'm sure that will suit you. But for us in Australia, we've got a simple 2-prong with USB-A on there. So that's to give it power at the gate motor, or you can have it just away from the gate motor, plugged into a wall, and then run that signal wire to the gate motor. But we're choosing to mount ours right inside the gate motor. So we've got that adapter. So this app is, again, full of features. I can't stress how much it's got squeezed into this little unit. You'll see just how small it is shortly. But these are the closed gate sensors. You can get more sensors, open and close, or you can operate multiple gates off the one unit. So this is a little sensor that will tell us in the app that the gate is closed, which we'll be setting up later. We've got some double-sided tape, sticky bits, so we can mount the unit. We've got a power cable. So the actual unit itself, sorry, get that to focus, is that little power plug there, and then obviously the USB which plugs into that wall unit. So I've actually done something a little bit different. Our particular motor does have power output on the board. So I'll show you what adapter I had to buy as well, just to keep it nice and simple, so we didn't have to put another power adapter or a 240 volt plug inside the unit. We'll pull that out. Oops, that's the other side of the sensor, the gate sensor, and I'll show you how they work in a minute as well. It's got a signal wire, so this is going to go from the Remootio unit to the electric motor board, and that'll tell it to open and close when we signal it to in the app. And the actual unit itself, I could not believe how small that unit is. So we've got 2 outputs here, and then the power. That's pretty much it. That's got Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. The key for having Bluetooth and Wi-Fi that we found really important here at our commercial sheds was that if the Wi-Fi does go down and we need access to that gate, because we've got 6 properties here, we do need access to that gate no matter what. So the Bluetooth just allows us to be within 10 meters or so of this unit, and we can still operate it as normal through the app without changing anything. Whereas when everything's running right and the Wi-Fi is working normally, which it does 99% of the time, we can do all sorts of things. We can monitor this from anywhere in the world, see the gate is open or closed, and open and close the gate from anywhere. And we can also set up like a geofence as well, so that if we're driving up within a certain distance of the fence, the gate will open automatically, so we don't have to actually get our phone out and open it manually. So yeah, again, this unit's just full of features. It's absolutely amazing. I'm pretty excited to get it all hooked up, which we're going to do today. The other thing is, it does have a little wiring diagram. I'll try and hold that still for you. Very, very basic. So you can see control output number 1, normal open relay. That'll be going to a gate, and control output number 2 is to a gate as well. So you can open 2 gates. We've got our 12 volts DC 100 milliamp power input into the unit. And again, I'll show you what I've done to make that a little bit easier for our particular setup. You've got a sensor input for number 4 and a sensor input for number 5, e.g. doorbell button or something like that. And then number 4 obviously is going to be that closed sensor. You've got a reset button, fuse, feedback LED, power LED, all pretty straightforward there. It's just absolutely amazing. So I'll give you a little shot of that. Obviously, more information, you can go onto their website as well. The other thing in here is our card that we get. Just holding everything still. Instruction manual, very basic wiring diagrams, how to open and close it, how to download the app. We'll show you the app a little bit later. I'll do a bit of a screen record once I've figured it out and got it working nicely. But yeah, that's everything that comes in the box. What I'll do is I'll get everything ready, and the power adapter. So I'm going to be getting power off of our board. Our particular motor is a DEA NET24N. So this is our board. This is our board here. And I've got this off just the DEA website. And I've found 2 power outputs, which normally go to TX and RX, which is your receiver and your output. We're not using those. So, well, we are using RX, but I'm going to use the positive and negative for either one of these, which come around and just provide these power normally. So what I did, I went to an electronics store here in Australia called JCar, and they sold this little power adapter, which basically has power, a positive and negative coming off of the power plug, and that will just easily plug straight into here. And then I don't need to worry about having another mains power and plugging that in that way. So that's going to be how we're going to power it. And I've just double checked on our electrical connections the voltage. So this Remootio unit is a multi-voltage unit, so it can go from 12 to 36 volts, I think it is. DC, sorry, between 5 and 32 volts DC. So I'm not sure if you can read that, number 6. It must be between 5 and 32 volt DC, or 12 and 24 volts of VAC. Cool. And this output here, you can see it's 24 volt. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna get over to the unit and start the setup. Just quickly, I'm going to show you how this little sensor works. So this is the closed sensor. This is going to tell us that the gate is closed on our app. So I'm just doing a continuity test. I'm not sure if you can see that there. When they touch together, we should get a beep. And what I'll do is this particular unit will screw to the gate, and when it comes up in line with the other unit, it's just going to tell it that it's closed. You can see that the distance there is not too bad as well. So obviously it's hard to get that, you know, touching. I was hoping that it wouldn't need to be right up close, but you can see that's probably about 2 centimeters now metric, just over an inch away. So yes, as that rolling gate comes back, it's going to trigger that sensor and tell the app that it's closed. So that's good, nice and easy. Okay, we're outside and we've got it all hooked up. This is our unit, obviously, with the lid off. So we're jumping power from up here, which is on the diagram. Getting power to our unit. Fancy little light showing that we've got power. This is with the lid off on the Remootio unit. On this side we've got the sensor wire coming out, and it goes into here. And then we already had a limit switch back here. So I've just used that limit switch into the thing instead of using the one that's supplied. Cool, so we'll put it all back together now and I'll show you what it looks like all hooked up. We'll push that down in a sec. Once that's all done, you can see everything's all nice and neat in there. And that cover pretty much just goes on like that. And we're all done.